Hello and welcome to my Manchester United save. We are going to try and rescue Manchester United and we are taking over Eric Ten Hag. Let's see how we do. Well, we don't have a lot of transfer budget to go about and let's see get into our club vision. Club vision is good. We are going to develop the players using our youth system, sign high reputation players, under 23 for the first team, under 21 for the futures. Sounds fine by me. We are not going to touch any of this for now. Now let's move on to the tactics. Tactics is a 1-4, basically a 4-1-1-3-1, and it's specifically designed so that Shaw can go ahead and Casemiro tucks in between Shaw and Martinez. We have ball playing defenders and Wan Bissaka. We will have inverted fullback. Mason Mount sort of in the box to box midfielder role, and Rashford is going to slot into that inside forward role. The attacking midfielder will be a shadow striker. We are going for an advanced forward, which has been very meta in FM23, pressing forward and advanced forward. And basically on the right wing, we'll have a pure winger, someone between Sancho. But the inverted fullback will have to bring in someone. Maybe we let go of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and bring in someone who has better statistics or at least better attributes in the inverted fullback position. Because from what I can understand, Wan-Bissaka is good, but the only thing that's decent is his tackling. Quickly, let us go through our recruitment focuses. We want an inverted fullback on the right side, a ball playing central defender, and an attacking striker, an advanced forward basically. So we are going to put this into our recruitment focuses with the top urgency so we can get most of what we require. And the thing about it is we want to keep it at 2.5 stars from the beginning so we get good searches. And once that all this is done, let us move on and let us try and sell Van de Beek first. Set piece induction, very simple. Just going by the staff preference most of the time. We are going for the near post and the in swingers because sometimes we can also get a nick or like a follow through, right? Now after the set piece induction is done, we will move on and now we see PSG bidding for Wan-Bissaka. We are going to quickly accept that. Juventus coming in for Van de Beek. I reckon there will be a lot of players, lot of clubs coming in for Van de Beek. So we'll have to adjust accordingly. Let us try and find the best possible deal for Van de Beek. And I reckon we'll also be offloading a few of our youngsters who are never going to make it. And also who don't fit into our plans basically. Now Lindelof also. There are offers for Lindelof as well. We don't mind selling Lindelof because again we are buying another ball playing defender, so we don't really mind. Hannibal has to go, doesn't really fit into our plan even though he's very good, so we are not going to stop his development. We're going to let him go to a rival club. Now Lindelof offers coming thick and fast for Lindelof, Van de Beek um, and Wan-Bissaka has already decided to go to PSG, so here he goes. Now we'll focus on bringing in an inverted fullback. Now we see a couple of sale, and Umar Sole seems like a very good backup option from what I can understand, and it's a deal that can be done for very cheap, below 10 million, and I'm going to take that chance. Okay, so a total of just about 9 to 10 million. They're asking whether we want to loan Sole back. I am not going to allow that. Um, his wages are also very nominal. We want to use him as a squad rotation option because we want to sell Maguire as well. Now Van de Beek is going, so 90% of the wage will be taken care of by Marseille, so that is very good news. And Hannibal has also decided to move to West Ham. Lindelof to Inter. This is very good news because we are now developing and adding to our 6 million transfer budget and our wage budget, whatever was there. So now let's quickly look at Juan Foyth, who seems like a very good option for the inverted fullback on the right side, and it's a deal that I pretty much like. It's not it's not extensive, like it's pretty much in the ballpark of 30 million or so, which I can agree with. Quickly agreeing a figure, and we are using balloon payments as well, which is very good because that way we can attribute our cost over the other transfer budget periods, because this transfer period will not have much to begin with, but the upcoming transfer periods will have a lot to work around. And we're also looking for offers for Martial if anybody is willing to come in, because I want to bring in a different striker in order to assist Holland. And looks like Martial is also likely to go. Let's see. Umar Soleh, we'll just allocate our EAC. This will be our first EAC here. And with that, Umar Soleh has joined. And Martial just continuing to receive offers, but he says he'll become unsettled. I hope he joins a club because that will again allow us. And Foyth has joined officially. With this, we strengthen our defense. Now, what we have to look forward to, Eriksen has been approached by Chelsea. Eriksen is already very aged, 31. We can bring in another new midfielder, possibly way younger, and he's not going to slot into our system. So here he goes. Meanwhile, we are looking for offers for Harry Maguire, and let's see if we are able to sell. Now, keeping in mind, if we do sell Harry Maguire, if he accepts Tottenham's offer, we want to bring in an English centre back as well, just to remember about the slots and the homegrown quota. So we'll look for new ways to strengthen our backline with domestic options instead of going abroad. Mark Guehi looks like a very interesting option, and with that, the offer has been accepted. Let us see. No one else is interested. Quickly go to the wages. There was a little bit of hassle with the wages, but I'm glad we could come to an agreement. His status will be as a star player, so we'll have to work around that, because I don't think he'll be the starting first choice, at least for this season, because Rafael Varane is here. Although I want to phase him out because he's very injury prone. And with that, most of the deals are already done. Maguire going to Tottenham. Seb is a striker that we are just going to sign. He looks like he can do a job and we can develop him, and he was available for cheap. So if Martial goes and we don't buy someone because we don't have budget left, we at least have Seb. He was available for like around 4 million or something. Now quickly, this will be our first ever match. We are up against Chelsea, and it will be interesting. First ever match with Manchester United, and it's up against Mason Mount's former club. Can we see a script being written here? Can we see Mason Mount scoring or performing well against his former club straight off the bat? And you have to remember, Mark Guehi was also a Chelsea graduate, so big storylines. On the other hand, Eriksen has gone to Chelsea, so it will be interesting to see how this all unfolds. For now, simple questions being asked, and we're just going to show you this process if you haven't ever played Football Manager, that this is how a press conference takes place before the match. It's called a pre-match press conference, and I'm sure the strengthening that we've done with our squad, especially bringing in Johan Foyth, while we haven't brought anyone else, I am pretty confident that this squad can do wonders for now, and we'll be continuing to look for ways to improve our squad before the transfer window ends. For now, let's gear up for the match, but that you will only be able to see that in episode 2. So make sure you like, subscribe, and you share this if you want your friends to see just how cool Football Manager is, or if you just like the video. Comment and tell me which players you want me to sign, which youngsters you want me to develop more, and who knows, I might listen to you, And thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in episode 2 with the Chelsea match, and let's see what happens.